Hello. In my last video, I talked to you about 7 things to teach kids about money. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about 7 ways to talk to your kids about money. So I'm going to talk to you about practical tips on how to address those things that I talked about in the other video. So stay tuned to the whole video so that you'll get all the tips. And I also have a bonus tip at the end that I'd like to share with you. Welcome to Women's Financial Empowerment Group. I'm your host, Ruth Agbeloso. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. If this is your first time, please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. If you've been here before, please go ahead and like, share, do all those wonderful things. And hit the notification bell. That way you'll know whenever I upload a new video. On this channel, I discuss all things financial, so you're going to want to come back over and over to hear what I have in store for you. I am a financial coach, and it's my job to help you get from point A to point B in your financial journey. So if you think that financial coaching or financial consulting may be right for you, go ahead and see my information in the description box, and let's figure out whether or not we'd be a good fit to work together. So let's get right into today's video. These are 7 best ways that you can teach your kids about money. Now, if you try to teach your children and you feel like things are going like blah, blah, they're not paying attention, they've tuned out, chances are you're not doing it the right way. I'm so sorry to tell you that. The reason is because when kids are not having fun, they tend to not pay attention. They learn best through play. And this goes for small children all the way up to older children that are going off to college. So you want to make it fun, as interactive as possible, and you want to make sure you keep it simple. So the first one, in order to show the value of money, you can show your children actual costs of items. So whether you do that online or in a store or catalog, you want to show them the price of different things so they could see how if you have this amount of money, you can be able to have this thing or that thing, or we can do this or do that. It's important to actually show them those things. Number 2, in order to teach them about budgeting, yes, you could tell them to just budget and tell them how to break it up into giving, saving, all those things. Or you can play games with them. And I highly recommend games like Monopoly and games like the allowance game, which I've personally used. And I felt like it was so helpful with teaching my children about budgeting. And yeah, I think you'd enjoy it as well. In order to teach your children about assets and liabilities, I recommend playing games, or you can even do drawing or things like that. So let me give you an example of how this would work. So you give your child money and you tell them to spend the money on whatever items you have available to you. So they could be real items or make-believe items. Then you tell them, okay, what happened? You've spent your money on this. Now what next? How much money do you have left? Do you have that money left? Then you can give them money, more play money or real money, however you want to do it, and have them spend money on something that actually has a return involved. For instance, rental property or collectible items that they have to resell or things like that. So you can give them something that they can see the difference between what an asset is and a liability. Because like I said in the previous video, assets are things that put money in your pocket, and liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. So keep it super duper simple, but you can do that in various ways by making up a game that you play with them, pretend, anything like that, I think would be very helpful. Number 4, money management. I would say show them how you manage your money. Show them the household expenses. They will understand how much money you spend on groceries or the light bill and things like that. It's good for them to be able to see that, getting them involved in the process when you're working on your money management. Number 5, investing. You can do this by allowing them to open up a brokerage account with you there guiding them every step of the way. Or you can open up the brokerage account and have them choose things that they want to invest in, companies that they want to invest in. And that could be individual stocks, or it could be ETFs, or however you want to do it. But have them be involved in the process, because I think that would be more fun if they're able to be hands-on. Number 6, dealing with taxes, teaching them about taxes. I think that's a brilliant thing to do when you actually go shopping. I've done this before, and what I've done is just talk about, hey, you're going to spend money on this item. It says that it costs X amount of money, but with sales tax, that adds a certain percentage. So in my state, it's 7%. And I'll explain how that's calculated and everything like that. And that way they'll know whenever they go shopping, they have to budget for the tax to be included. Also, if you have a 9-to-5 job, you can share with them your pay stub so that they could see how the money is taken out for different things, taxes. You can explain it to them as you go, and I think that would be a fun way of them getting to understand what taxes are all about. Oh, also, you can have them sit with you when you file your taxes, whether you do it at someplace else or if you take care of it yourself. You can have them sit next to you and engage in the discussion. The more you get them involved is the more they'll understand what's going on. And you want them to be more successful. The more involved they are, the more money smart they will be. And you want them to be money smart, don't you? I know you do. Number 7, you want to show them different ways that they can make money, but you also want to allow them to try different ways of making money. So if they're of age to start working, you can allow them to have a regular job. You can allow them to run a little business, investing, of course, like we talked before. You want them to be able to try out different ways of making money, especially now when they don't really have responsibility and working is not so crucial. This is a great time for them to feel their way around and see the different ways of making money. Okay. Here's the bonus one, books. You can use books and also other resources to teach them about money concepts. So what I've done is I've collected a short list of some books based on age group, and I've linked them below. So I'll just tell you what they are. I've collected these recommendations from Parenting Magazine. The first one is for preschool/kindergarten age, and it was written by Monica Eaton, and it's called Money Plan. The next one is recommended for elementary age, and actually I have 2 recommendations for elementary age. The first one is Finance 101 for Kids, Money Lessons Children Cannot Afford to Miss. And this is written by Walter Andal. And again, the link is in the description. They're all my affiliate links, so you click on them and you can see what the books are. The next book for that age group is A Boy, A Budget, and a Dream by Jasmine Paul. And the last recommendation I have for you is for the high school age, and that book is I Want More Pizza. So go ahead and check these books out in the description. Have you liked this video already? If you haven't liked it yet, please go ahead and like this video. It really helps this channel to be seen when it's liked, when you comment, and all those things. So let me know which one of these tips really resonated with you. How many of them have you actually tried with your family? Or if you have some other tips that you've tried that I didn't mention. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, change your mind, change your pocketbook.